quick intro, since this is 5 minutes or less. What's up guys, thanks for clicking on the video, like, subscribe, and now onto the topic. Some information will be left out for future videos and other topics that will be covered. Examples of this will be Drift Phonk, YouTube, as well as other streaming platforms, etc. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. So what is Phonk in less than 5 minutes or less? Well, to answer that question, we need to derive the word into separate pieces and also a quick Google search as well. So Phonk, by definition, is a subgenre of both hip hop and trap. The emphasis of production style was derived from Southern United States producers and artists in the 1990s. Examples of these production styles can be DJ Screw from his well-established technique of chopped and screwed, and other artists such as in artist groups such as 3 6 Mafia with names such as Juicy J, DJ Paul, and Project Pat, and also R.I.P. Koopsta and R.I.P. Gangsta Boo. Honestly, that's a really huge time skip from the 1990s to what's the year right now, 2023. What about the 2000s and 2010s and how it went from just southern hip hop production style to something that's more tangible to listen to, such as this. The history of Phonk did not, unlike the Wikipedia page, the main reason, and this is only my general assumption to why the genre basically lost popularity. The history of Phonk did not lose popularity according to the Wikipedia page. The deeper meaning would be that the demand in general for this format of music was not as popular as other forms of music. And another portion of this is mainly the music industry was moving a lot slower back 20 years ago when these established genres or these subgenres of hip hop and trap, that being i.e. Phonk, it was a lot slower to actually get songs out. Even if you were able to get songs out, it would either be through physical sales of cassettes, CDs, and also word of mouth in both your public spaces as well as people that you probably knew, let's say down the street, or people that you knew across town. So it would be impossible since the internet along with other streaming platforms were just becoming established in the mid 2000s, such as SoundCloud, YouTube, and even Spotify at the time. I think they were just establishing themselves in about 2006 to 2007 along with SoundCloud as well. And this can actually be broken down into two portions that help brought eyes to the Phonk community. The first one would have to be rappers. The best example that was highlighted also in another video that I highly recommend that you watch after you finish watching this video would have to be Space Ghost Perp. One of my favorite songs that I've actually seen him or actually see him both produce as well as rap upon would have to be Keep It G on A$AP Rocky's Live Love A$AP album. And he also uses this reference as well where the bar "and you gotta feel the funk" with his terminology making it sound more like Phonk if you time stretched it basically and slowed it down, or basically use a chopped and screwed format when it came to your production style, just with the word being constructed to a different meaning in a later part of the song. And this was also quoted from the page as well of Phonk being a slang for funk. While most of these names would not be known until the later 2010s, a huge name that would use the chopped and screwed technique and cultivate a future wave of Phonk would be DJ Smokey. From this one shift, other names such as Loud Lord, Soudiere, DJ Young Vamp, Mythic, Him Beats, and multiple members from Purple Posse and Always Proper got their footing in the community, shifting from lower quality production that resembled the sound of 90s rap to more polished laid back tempos and cleaner mixes overall. Best example of the switch can be listening to DJ Smokey's Evil Ways trilogy and listening to his adventures in Nightmare Land and the shift that happened just within this single decade. These songs I recommend to get a clearer picture, as well as this aesthetic would give it a similar appeal to those that would be both rare and cloud rap. Mixing these words and looking these words up as well, this genre fit well since one, this genre is based notably at the time as underground. Both cloud rap and Phonk are subgenres of hip hop and trap. And thirdly, the aesthetic of both cloud rap and Phonk were both originated and developed mainly in the 2000s in the southern United States. I think I went a little over when it came to the 5 minutes portion. Like I said earlier at the beginning of the video, this is just highlighting as much information as I possibly can within 5 minutes or less. I'm pretty sure I went over the 5 minute mark when I actually recorded this. I won't know until I actually go back. But if you guys want this to be a series, there will be a part 2 to this video because there's a lot more information that I haven't gone over yet whatsoever. But don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video.